Hey guys, welcome to Flower of Life Cacao. And we're really excited to have launched this ritual magic cacao, and it's now going out. The first dispatch is going out, which is excellent. Um, and I've just had a few people ask me questions. I guess people already know me or come into contact with me or son. And then also want to know a bit more about like, what is Flower Life Cacao? We know that it's high vibing, magical cacao, but what really is in it. So I thought I'd make this video to let you know about like, why is Flower Life Cacao so magic and what goes into making it. And yeah, I'm excited to share it with you. So essentially, Flower Life Cacao is our ritual magic cacao. Our first product is the joy proximity. When we think about joy proximity, it's about bringing the joy. So part of it is, before you even drink it, is to think about a joyful moment. Because when we're joyful, we bring joy to our surroundings. It's like a child doesn't get joy out of a toy. A child brings joy to the toys that they're playing with. So it is this aspect of bringing joy in, remembering the joy. And then when you're looking at the cacao, so I'm also known as the Chocolate Wizard. And for the past 7 years, I've been deeply researching and exploring cacao specifically. Before that, for about 8 years, I'd been deeply in researching plant medicines. I am a qualified herbalist. I've been a qualified medical herbalist for the last 10 years. So my connection with plants is already quite strong, and the processes of working with plants and herbs for medicinal use, for ceremonial use, ritual use, things like that. So this particular blend is great because I have created things in the past, and this particular blend was birthed in January 2020, and it was actually at one of my mentors' business retreats at a hotel, and he asked me to throw a cacao party. So for 2 nights, we threw a cacao party, and I already knew what herbs I wanted to blend. And always when I serve cacao, I blend them with herbs because there's this thing about synergy, where the synergistic effect of when we mix certain plants together, that synergistic effect is greater than the effects of the individual plants. So there is this artistry in herbal medicine that we do when we mix certain herbs together that we have connections with. On a more magical level, we could also say we invocate the spirits of all the plants. So there's a dynamic of conversation happening within the cacao. Anyway, we had this party and people loved the cacao, people danced, they were great. And by the end of the second party, Sun, my business partner, in Flower of Life Cacao, we decided, we're like, well, people really love this. We should present it as a product. So what we did was we actually asked if we could pitch, and we pitched to the room, and almost everyone bought. So we had like 35 orders, and we're like, wow, we really got to like make this cacao now. It was this blend of herbs, this blend of spices. So we've been on a journey since January, refining the process, making cacao, selling out, more people wanting it, going back in, going through the processes of like getting everything aligned. And now from here, we've partnered with people that I've also met along my journey within chocolate. So from chocolate makers that have been making it for 30 years, third generation chocolate makers, really using innovative techniques, to then also like people who are packaging it for us, who have like-minded values of sustainability, regeneration, posting it out to us, storing package and sending it out. So that for me is a beautiful thing, that it is locally sourced, locally connected, because we are about community here. So now that you just know a little bit of the background of the product that you're getting, let's get straight to the cacao. So this blend is a blend of organic cacao, 2 potent herbal extracts, and a spice blend. So essentially the herbal botanical extracts that are in here are rhodiola. So rhodiola is known as an adaptogen, so it helps you cope with stress, whether it's mental, physical, emotional. It increases mood. It's been shown to increase mood. It also has an effect of increasing endurance and stamina. So it has this ability to like increase our resilience, right? And then we have mucuna. So mucuna parens is a an Vedic herb. It does contain traces of levodopa, so it increases dopamine. And when we look at dopamine, it nourishes our nervous system, increases our intellect. So really, this one is also elevating our mood and increasing our focus, which is important in so many different aspects. Whether we are in ritual, we want to have the highest vibration, the highest energy and our emotion there, and intellect, our focus on what we're doing. And on a high performance side, whether we're working out or we're working and creating a business, or we're serving clients, or we're doing retreats, we also want to have our mood elevated. When our emotions are of that higher vibration, everything flows better. And also we have more focus to get things done. And this has a journey. So it is quite invigorating, right? The difference between, say, this and coffee is there isn't a drop. It even over time, these herbs are nourishing, and we're getting this download of nourishing our nervous system, increasing our adaptation. So in the long run, we get better and better at adapting to stress. And with these particular blends, depending on the dose you choose, you can be activated in the moment as well. So it is quite a ecstatic experience from this particular cacao, joyful. And the spice blend is a secret spice blend. If you ask us really nicely, we will tell you what it is. Essentially, this helps to really bring in a nice flavor to balance out the flavor of the cacao. Also, these herbs have carminative actions on the digestion, which also helps with like absorbing it. And this on a physical level, when our digestion is calm, we digest better. And on an energetic level, when our digestion is good, we digest life better. So it's about the things that are coming in, and from what we bring in, getting the nutrients and getting rid of the things that don't serve us, right? So this blend does taste nice, and it has those effects. So it is like a medicinal chocolate, if you like, which is the secret, because we do have medicinal chocolate coming. And then there is coconut sugar in it. So this is a low GI sweetener. It's not a lot of sugar. It's enough to bring in some sweetness, because we have got the herbs in there, which are adding the extra benefits. And then the sugar, which is the best one we can find within this process to bring in, adds more sweetness, because energetically, when we look at cacao, it is bitter and sweet. So the bitter things create space in our body, help us to let go of things. And the sweet things bring in love and compassion, so nourishing. So I like to keep that balance, that's in balance, the sweetness and the bitter. So this blend is of that balance. So yeah, I hope that inspires you around cacao. And yeah, looking forward to sending you some of this. Our website is up, our socials are up, Facebook, Instagram. So if you like this, also share it. If you know someone who will benefit from really, 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 really good cacao, share it with them. Our majority of our feedback has been like, this is the best cacao we've ever had. This is the most powerful cacao. What do you do in this cacao? So looking forward for you to try some, and for those who have had it, for you to get it again. And the fact that consistently we have made it so it is more available and kept the quality. And we've done a few tweaks, and we're really excited to get this out. So it's really exciting. So thanks so much for tuning in, and enjoy. And in cacao we trust. Thanks so much. Big love.